You see, the world is dark, and so when you're born into it and you have that light, and you want to let that light shine, and you want to try and mix it with that dark, dark world, it's just going to extinguish that light that's left in you. That's all it's going to do. So, if you're able to hold on to that light, you should be proud of yourself. This is Heart Work session number 2. We're breaking chains. Yo, this is Heart Work session 2. Cutting right through the glitch within the matrix, shaking up the world and exposing these fakes. From Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, to Chi-Town, Detroit, Michigan, all the way to California, IA. Let's make some noise. Make some noise here today. Coming up. Man, I've been put through hell, feeling so desolate and broken and abandoned by friends, left to suffocate on that road alone on my own. Thought I had a confidant to rely on, little did I know that slow death with your alibi on it shows. Backing up against the wall with knives out, screaming from my heart locker, but no one hears a sound in this maze of pain. I'm feeling so down and out, but it's gonna show. I'm still around, hard to crack a smile all the time. Inside I'm swallowed up, can't feel my peace inside of my mind. Seeing a pretty girl hurts worse than every single day. Words can't explain the depths of that kind of pain. It's a Heart Work warrior. We stand up ourselves tall, breaking chains, answering them calls. Through them darkest of nights we'll light that way, exposing the fakes and make them pay. Played with my life for the last time, making my life just a game. Placated emotions I see clear through them PlayStation lies. It's your shame, left me broken in this heart attack in sight. Heart attack that you knew I was already fighting for my life in the first place. But little did I know you were already in that attack, an attack back. But I rise again, ready to fight you back. You think you're smarter with your malicious design, but I'm stronger now, this life is mine. No more manipulation, no more deceit. I stand up tall and I won't accept this kind of defeat. Heart Work warriors, stand up tall till you're a Heart Work police, breaking chains, answering every single call out there. Through them darkest of nights will light the way, exposing all of them fakes and make them pay. Make them pay to all the fake ass friends and two-faced cowards. It's time to light up our hour. You try to drown us out in your sea of lies, but as warriors watch us rise. From Minnesota to the rest of the world we'll unite. Heart Work warriors ready to fight in the name of love, in the name of truth. We'll break the chains and ruin our dead end proof. Molestation and rape, scars run so deep, but I won't let those demons make me weep. Emotional neglect, abuse in disguise, and I see you clear through your fake alibis. This is where we're going with this. It's murder by design. So with Heart Work number 1, this is the place of murder, place of madness that's begun. For the lost and broken, we spit them rhymes, exposing in darkness, shine through them grinds, grimy lights, all the time born in that light. When the world tried to come in and dim that light, the shadows creeping, turning bright hearts grim. Thoughts that mattered, thoughts that they cared, but prayers turned into curses and life's unfair. Innocence gets lost in that betrayal. Good men turned into a monster dismayed. Confidants turned enemies with their knives out, backing up into walls, silence, shout. Hurt locker screams, no one hears this maze of pain. I'm drowning up in all of them tears, murder by design. Twisted up lies through the darkest of nights. Our light will shine from Minnesota to the rest of the world wide. We'll unite as Heart Work warriors ready to take that fight, take that challenge and become Heart Work police this time. Manipulated and hacked, life gets torn so indefinitely apart. Infidelity schemes, broken up hearts, love turned toxic and minds controlled. Years of torment and stories left untold. Living in the shadows of that kind of pain that runs so deep. Trauma bonded and I can't find sleep. Lost in memories, trapped in all time. Fighting to survive now, climb after climb. Murdered by design, twisted up in lies. Through the darknesses of the darkest days of our lives. Falling up on our own floors. From Minnesota to the rest of the world, we're gonna shine worldwide. They pre-planned murder and hacked up my whole life. Left in financial ruin drug-fueled strife, parasites, disease in my body, swimming in madness in my mind just to stay sane and sleep. God save me, truth revealed, darkness exposed, these wounds unhealed. The courts can't see the premeditated murder of the crime, but we fight back one rhyme at a time. This is my life, or am I just under attack? Living in fear, always looking back in the years of torment, mind melting up in this pain, surviving that shitstorm, dancing in the rain. Pre-planned demise, saved by grace, God's mission clear, expose this disgrace. For these lost and broken, we spit these rhymes. We were murdered by design in this twisted lie. Through the darkness of her light will shine through that grime. From Minnesota, the rest of the world will unite. As heartwork warriors, we're ready to fight and take on that challenge to become those heartwork police, answering every single call to the heartwork warriors, fighting for the fight to stay strong, keep your light. From Minnesota, the world will rise and soar. Together we'll be stronger, and we'll take that floor. This is murder by design. The battle's begun. At Heartworks, we believe wholeheartedly that everyone who wants to experience joy, true joy in their lives that can come from the Lord, they need to be doing heart work. And what I mean by that is that you need to be doing inner work and that channeling work in your prayer values that you're taking with the Lord. It can't be just, pre-written words, monotone, like take action in your prayer value with the Lord. And so that's what it's calling people to do. And it wholeheartedly believes that in order for you to experience any kind of true community, any kind of true joy, that people, not only within your families, your love lives, your communities, your workplaces, your co-workers, in order for you all to experience that kind of true joy inside of your lives in that way and get to experience it with each other, you need to be doing heart work. Because there's no other way that the world can get out of that kind of darkness and be able to still shine that light that they were born in. And so if you want to shine your light and you're going off into the world, then yeah, the world is going to extinguish that light in you so quick. It'll leave you black and blue at the age of 2. So anyway, just letting people know that's the kind of pain and the depth of where this pain is actually going to within Heart's work. So I hope that you all agree with the mission and that you all start your own Heart's work. Compton in the cage for the voice of the voiceless and the broken on display. From the west side to the east side of this whole world, Minnesota streets to the wicked east, we stand up tall in this dark, unleashing that beast. Cause we've unspoken our grief, we've unspoken our grief. Fresh out the game, straight from the Twin Cities, west side raised where life ain't pretty. Set up from birth, infidelity, schemes, spun power of the ninth hour, shattered dreams. Bow goes that sound of the gat in hand. Thick stacks, weak minds, they don't understand. Don't underestimate that plan from the start. Life's a cruel joke. Infidelity equals murder. In the code we invoke retaliation. G-style, no backing down. Voiceless hour, we rise, we reclaim that crown. From the Minnesota hour of these streets to the east side reigns, and the city peaks with that pain. That pain, it seems to be the only thing that speaks. Through the clear darkness, we fight in that kind of pain, that deranged way. Inside of this rap lyrical vision, east side stories where the shadows creep in. Betrayal that cuts so deep, where the snakes in the grass don't like to sleep. when they're supposed to sleep and be sleeping, not in their own motherfucking friend's house. Infidelities, murders, headline scream, set up for life, caught in that scheme. Thick stacks, weak minds, easy prey. Real G's don't unfold this time. We make them pay, make them see for all the crimes and the stories that they took to our lives those days. West side to the east side will unite and fight for that kind of life. The darkest places in this kind of life, we ignite that kind of light. No more abuse, no more lies, calling out the king inside of the truth inside of our eyes. Darkness trembles and demonic plagues hide. We stand tall with the Lord by our side. Scary ass wicked world, shaking your foundations to the core. With faith in scripture we'll make it roar. Bulletproof spirit words might soar, but through that fear we'll bring that fight. Bringing that fight to the relentless nights of our prayer values in this life. Relentless tales of betrayal, blood on the streets, love turned into murder, deceit, cruels beat from the Twin Cities to the east side darkness. I think we just painted something beautiful and took that beautiful and made it into an Armageddon. Made into an Armageddon of that kind of war, twisted in that kind of mark. Infidelity kills, but we rise above in this heart sore. Heart's work, heart's mess, heart session. We spread that kind of love for the voices, the voiceless, lost inside of the game. They spit their rhymes and they remember their names. Retaliation, G-style, no holding back. Voice of the voiceless, we rise, we reclaim that crown and attack back. From the Minnesota streets to the east side we reign. Through the darknesses, through the pains and fighting that kind of pain that we've been left in, man. Scared of this world, shakes these snakes to the ground. Set up for the kind of life, silence profound. When we step into the booth, feeling faith in our hearts, the Lord stops every single bullet that was meant for my heart, every single dark dart. In this wicked transformation we stand ourselves up tall and ming. For the broken and the lost we answer every single call. In this heartwork session too, we're for the voice of the voiceless, we're bringing you the truth. Everything that we do and rap through the darkest of pains that we fight, we're reclaiming our lives for the rest of our lives. We're not gonna pick up them guns, we're gonna rap. That's what we're gonna do.
So it's clear we're speaking up for the voices of the voiceless, where these souls have been lost in a web of lies, betrayal, and deceit for many years, months, or however long it was. They were maligned by design. For I think a true murderer is someone that actually does that maligning. A true murderer is someone that gets to get away with it and live while the other people are left dead, left pushed to the brink, left manipulated to fend for themselves, and oftentimes in this world left for dead, who seem to have no pain left for room in this world where the world reckons them in. We speak for you, we fight for you, and we will remember you. So these ones are for you who are silenced, those of you who have had friends, loved ones become silenced, and those whose echo still resonates within the hearts of many. We miss you, even if we never knew you, because your struggle and our struggle is real. Your pain is our pain. Your fight is our fight. This is still Heartwork 1, voice of the voiceless.
I'm gonna make them for the lost, the broken, the betrayed, silenced by the system, the ones in the shade. We'll miss you. We'll hear you, lost and not in vain. For the voice of the voiceless, let's break from chains. Lost souls in the matrix, hackers' domain, living in the shadows and drowning in all of that pain. Dead end grind, trying to kill me in my very own name. Silence me to the core, but I'll still remain. Ducking these asshole attacks and deceit in that game. Infidelity's like a poison that corrupts me insane. For those who fell in the hacker's snare, we lift you up in that kind of hearts, swear. Voicing for the voiceless, will rise in that light. In the darkest of nights, will shine the brightest kind of light. In that fight of our lives, lost souls and broken, we'll stand them up tall, answering every single call. When you've lived in your head, feeling trapped in your grind, you'll pick up that phone, manipulated by that silence and left behind. We see you, we feel you, the pain's our own. In this fight together, you're never alone. The devil's little playground, infidelity, sting trying to silence me, but we'll sing for the fallen and forgotten. We'll raise our voices in this fallen world, left in all of that kind of darkness, the darkness that they made the cheap ass bitches. No more silence, no more fear, no more war. In this voiceless, we're standing clear, fighting for justice and fighting for truth. And their memory will bring in that proof to them lost souls, speaking them truths.
This is Love Unchained, artwork number 4. In a world so dark, we bring that life, love unchained in the King's sight. The pages of the Bible, we take our cue to love one another as he loves as you. Loves is patient, loves is kind. From the King James Version, it's divine. Power in our hearts, in our hands, to love each other in his plans. Yet the world, it twists and turns, causing hearts to break and souls burn. From pure light to the shadows that cast. Hold fast, love's will hold last. Love's holds last, love's unchained from that kind of divine. Guiding through in God's time, through the world and tries to break us and break us from that light. Our love will never shake, and that foundation will make it from the heart's hardcore places. Hardcore places with his love to find. We can withstand every single trial, every single demand, but the pain inflicted cuts so deep it can be demanding, making angels fall and strong men weep, losing their core and desperate to the core, turning them the nights into hours of unforgettable lights, unforgettable sounds, unforgettable fights, unforgettable fight of our lives. From life to death they make their way, but his love will find our stay. In the darkest hours of the night, his love remains. So through every single sorrow that we've cried through, and every single pain, with hearts aligned in his holy word, we spread that love. Let our voices be heard. No more hurt, no more deceit. In God's love, we find our peace through them trials and through them strifes. We'll hold on to that kind of love. The kind of love that we want inside of our own hearts as chests values. That vest that we put on that feels so good. We hold on to that life. Hold on to that life with all of our might. All of our might. Love from the King, it's pure and true. Guided light for me and for you. From the pages of the Bible, we'll take our stand. We'll take our stand together, and in this broken land, we'll take on this whole world together. No more darknesses, no more pain in this safe place of love. We'll break them chains out there. We'll break them kinds of love that they've hallmark shattered up on the floors. For the ones who have fallen and lost their ways, we'll bring in that love every night and every day. This is for a heart work. Number 4, Love Unchained.
JP.
As the love story unfurls amidst this kind of war, in a world deranged, we're seeking that kind of light. From Minneapolis to the West Coast, we ignite the kind of fight for our lives. In the beginning, love was pure. Love was so pure. Two hearts intertwined in a bond so sure. But life set its traps, trying to tear our whole life's value apart. A a love that cuts so deep right from the start of their hearts. And from the King James Version we take our cues. A love so divine, so strong, so pure, so true. But the world's dark forces, they play their wickedest games of deceit, turning love to ashes, bringing shame to the very name of the Lord. Love unchained from the divine, guiding us through in God's own time, through them worlds, darknesses that try to break us. Our love will never shake. The foundation that was made inside of our hearts, hardcore. Social media screens, they can put out that spell. Digital playgrounds can be a living hell. Those safe spaces inside of our minds, left in a twist. Finding love amidst this feels like a risk. We seek a home, a haven of peace. A world's chaos doesn't seem to exist, it seems to cease. Demons hide in the shadows of men, turning the Creator again and again.
JP.
I'm turning to the Creator again and again in this. The darkest hours, His love remains. Through every single sorrow, He'll be a strong tower. Through them pains, them hearts can be aligned in His holy word. When you ask in that kind of fervent way, we spread that kind of love to let our voices be heard. No more heart, no more deceit, no more being trapped in that dark and incomplete. For God's love we find our peace. Through them trials and tribulations and through them strikes, we'll hold on to love, we'll hold on to life. Tyranny and turmoil, and the news on repeat. An epidemic of pain on every single street. Until the sound of the gat, lives get torn apart and hearts get shattered up to their cores. But in the chaos, we'll guard our hearts. Forevermore we call upon the Lord through every single fight to shine His love so pure, so bright, right on through in the darkest hours of them nights, creating safe spaces for you and for me, to build a love so strong, the kind that sets us free.
Would you be mine? Just be my baby. I love you like crazy. I hold the line. You don't have to worry, girl. Who's in a hurry? Slow down the time. Cause it's worth it for you, man. We've been working for this all of our lives. Been praying for someone like this.
Every morning when I wake up, it's your smile that I crave. In your eyes I found my peace. In your arms all worries cease. As they should be. They said I couldn't find love, but then you came up and sent from above. Your presence felt like home. I felt so alive with you by my side. I want to thrive with you by my side. Every single day, every single night. With you my love, I wanna say hand in hand, hearts to heart gestures forever. And this true love will never part. You're the sunshine in my days, guiding me in every single way home. In your love I found my home, my own home, homie. You're my own homie, girl. With you I'm never alone. Thought I was just a name, but you saw beyond that kind of place. I was left in a kind of love. I found my place with you. I found my grace. You by my side, baby girl. Every single day, every single time that we get to see our sides by each other's sides. We want that kind of love to stay, a hand in hand and a heart to hold. Together forever, never apart. Go boldly into this world, let's escape this kind of paradise where we'll never be that kind of dicey ass shit to each other. In this land of endless dreams, we'll build them dreams, we'll build them streams and let them blessings be. Pour them in like rain in the middle of the night. Forever it's you and me. Let's escape to our own paradise. With you by my side every single day. Waking up to you, my love. I just wanted to stay. Hand in hand and a heart to hold. Forever together, never apart. Never to depart. The kind of love. The kind of love's
is life's value. In this crazy world that's so full of that kind of strife and that kind of pain, I need a true queen by my side sometimes to keep me sane, not just any old girl. I need someone strong who will walk the world with the Lord all day long. To be by my side, like my rock and my guiding light, with her by my side. I'm ready to fight. Together in faith we'll carry on, her strength in the Lord. My armor is drawn. Right or wrong, highs and lows, in God's embrace our love only grows. She's my strength, my kind of saving grace. With her by my side I find my place. When troubles seem to seize, when she comes around, and all that pain that gets eased in the trials, they erase everything in that heart's a space. She stands firm and with her eyes on the Lord she prays for me, and I pray for her too. In each other arms will see right on through. She's my shield when the enemy attacks. In God's love there's no looking back. Together in Him we'll stand ourselves up tall. With her I can conquer it all. Right or wrong, through them highs and lows and all of that pain, God's embrace, our love only grows. She'll be like that strength and that saving grace. With her by my side I can find my peace, I can find my happiness, and my smile comes back with the light of the Lord. This world full of chaos and sin, I found a love that's pure within. She's my rock, my guiding light. With her by my side, everything felt right. I saw the strength in her eyes so true. She fights off temptation just for the two. With the Lord's grace, she'll stand tall, and her love is my fortress, and I'll never fall or fold in. In her arms I'll find my peace. Her love is the safety that I release. With her, I'm safe from that kind of storm. In her love, I feel like I'm reborn inside of that kind of world. Because of everything that I've been through in this crazy lost little world, I'm lost with that kind of love. Where my fears hold a sway, guarding my heart with all of that I got. Inside of that kind of love, I found that spot. When the darkness comes and the shadows creep up in the middle of the night, she'll hold me close when I'm no longer weak, and guide me through that, guide me home. In her embrace, we're never alone, we're safe. Through the trials and pains, she's my side. With her side, I couldn't face that kind of tide. My partner and soulmate true, in that love that forever grew. Her arms find my peace, her love is the safety I release. With her, I'm safe from the storms, safe in her. We come alive, our souls intertwine as we dive into each other deeply, heart, body, soul, and mind. Together we're making each other whole. Every touch sends shivers down my spine. Your arms and know you're mine. You're connected in ways that words can't explain. Lost in that passion, we'll forget all of that pain. Dancing in the fire of our desire, within each and every single kiss. When those kisses come together, it's like tears we miss. We'll take it up even higher. In your love, I feel so free. Connected to you. Connected to you is where I want to be. Love making, hearts awaking. In the rhymes of our souls are shaking. Connected in body, heart, and mind. Our love is pure, one of a kind. Can't take that kind of heart away. In that heat of the moment, our spirits align. We're sharing secrets in a love's language that's so divine. Your whispers echo in mine own ear, bring me close, dispelling every single fear. Within each and every single breath, we're breathing as one, lost in that kind of magic that's been spun. Where we've begun, no drama bonds or the lies, just two souls connecting underneath God's eyes in the skies that were made for you and I. We're dancing on fire of our desires with every kiss. We'll make it love, connected to you in that kind of way with the Lord. It's where I want to be. Two hearts making love, awakening in their souls of rhyme, shaken in no darkness can overshadow a kind of light. Dancing in your arms, everything felt right. We're bound together, hearts and souls united in mind. In this kind of love, we're reaching for our highest goals and the highest kind of love's life, making in our love's life can make, and the rhythms of their souls take shaking, connected mind, body, spirit, and soul, a love so pure, one of a kind kind of life, one of a kind of design, one of a kind of mind. I love you, and in your arms I feel it too. That's where I want to be, with you. My love by my side, ready to take on the storms each and every single day as we arise. This is a fire starter song in my mind. Crimes that's been taken into our lives, memories flooded like dynamite into our own hearts, chests value impressive ways of their dark art, trapped within a dark art of their own hearts, maligned with malice all of the time, can't mistake it for benign, choked up in this song all day long, spinning where did it all go wrong. Fire burned all brighter when I saw the light fade in her eyes, dark as blade issued upon me into the deceit and the abuse, feeling so maligned by design, twisted in a game paid for meticulously by design, meant to leave me leapt up on my own floor, my mind's in a blaze, coming for days, lost in this trapped of the haziest hazes. I had to break free just to find the me that was me again, digging out the reason to hear my own gun, not to go blow, powerhouse speaking out this type of rap song, now flowing out like I just wrote it here, how could it go wrong now, in the journey to create this kind of heartwork warrior song, standing up for what's tall and what's righteous in the song, work in the soil, work and lyrical work on the mission to replenish the world that's been spraying and shaking up that kind of fight in your life, to fight for that kind of soil work, that toil work in your own lives, so digging deeply, to be speaking so freely of what's been going on with you. Together we'll shake it up in this whole fire starter song, but let it die, stay strong now. Mine's been ablaze for coming of days, lost in the trapped art inside of the haziest hazes I had to break free from, just to find that meticulous me that was me again, digging out the reason to not hear my own gun go blow. Fire starters, start up that fire, ignite the night, turn it up and shine so bright and shine so bright in the middle of the night as heart warriors here to stay on that grind all the time and making movements now that'll shake up this world in its own best chest's value, trapped up in its own chest's best value. Speak out and incite that violence in that kind of lyrical way. Rise up and fight for the grind, for the best kind of life. You'll hear it come out today in a bloom. Don't detest, you messed with the wrong one. You'll see I'm here to stay and make my mark now. You'll see me shining and sparking in fires now. Will you light up a candle for me tonight and do that kind of heart's work for me tonight? I'm doing it for you all the time. In this rhyme, my mind's been ablaze in the coming of days, so I'm making movements now.